What's up, Wise Flyers? David here. Today I'm going to tell you the 5 strategies to get approved for American Express cards. So American Express cards are really valuable, one of the most valuable, and they have certain rules and restrictions to get approved for them. So if you're serious about applying and getting approved for American Express cards, make sure you watch all of these 5 strategies so that you could get your American Express card. First, let's start with the 1 in 5 rule. This means that you're allowed to get one American Express card every 5 days. So this doesn't apply to charge cards. Really quickly, the difference between credit cards and charge cards with American Express. Credit cards, you're allowed to carry a balance over month after month and you just pay interest on it, which I highly recommend you don't do. Make sure you pay it in full every single month. A charge card is when you have to pay it in full every single month. So there is no way that you could carry a balance and pay interest. You have to pay it in full. And really quick, if you look on the screen here are the American Express credit cards and here are the American Express charge cards. So the 1 in 5 rule doesn't affect charge cards, only credit cards. So that means you can apply for one credit card and a charge card on the same day and you should be fine. Now, when you apply for multiple American Express cards, the good thing is that it doesn't affect your credit score. The reason why is because when you have one American Express card and you're kind of in that system, you get one hard inquiry there, but any card that you apply for after that, then there is no hard pull. They just do a soft pull because you're already in their system. So that's one of the benefits for applying for multiple American Express credit cards is you're not going to get multiple hard inquiries. Of course, that is most of the time, so just make sure you pay attention to the rules if anything has changed since I've recorded this video. The next rule is the 2 in 90 rule. This means that you'll be able to apply for 2 credit cards in a 90-day period. So if you try to apply for a third card in that 90-day period, you're going to be automatically rejected, but this doesn't apply to charge cards. So with charge cards, it's pretty much almost a free-for-all. You could apply for as many charge cards as you want in a small amount of time, but I don't recommend you doing that. Make sure you space out your applications appropriately because you don't want to be flagged. The next rule to be aware of is that you only get 1 sign-up bonus per card in your entire lifetime. So this is a really sad rule to me because with other banks, you're allowed to get the sign-up bonus for a credit card multiple times throughout your life. It could be spaced out every 24 months, 48 months, or even a few months. But with American Express cards, whatever credit card you get, you could only get that sign-up bonus one time in your entire life. You may be eligible to get the credit card again, but not the sign-up bonus. So even if you had an American Express card many years ago and you canceled it or downgraded it or changed it to a different card, you still won't be able to get that sign-up bonus many years later. It doesn't matter when the once-in-a-lifetime sign-up bonus rule was enacted. Even if you had the card before, you still will only get 1 sign-up bonus for that specific card in your entire life. So with this once-in-a-lifetime sign-up bonus rule, you want to make sure that you're getting the highest sign-up bonus for the card because you're only going to get it one time. And so if you look at every card throughout the year, sometimes the bonus goes up and down. You want to make sure that you're getting it at its highest point. So for example, with the American Express Delta Gold card, the sign-up bonus could be as high as $60,000 or it could go down to $30,000. You want to make sure you apply for it when it's at $60,000 sign-up bonus. Now, one important thing to note here is that if you have the American Express Delta Gold card and you got the sign-up bonus, it does have an annual fee of $95, but let's just say you don't want to pay that annual fee anymore. An option could be to downgrade to the blue card, right? And so, but once you downgrade to the blue card, you won't be able to get the sign-up bonus for the blue card. This is okay in this scenario because it's only 10,000 Delta miles, Delta Sky miles when you're getting the blue card if you're going to downgrade. But this could hurt you with other cards. For example, if you have the Hilton Surpass card, which could give you a 6-figure sign-up bonus, and you don't want to pay the $95 annual fee anymore, if you decide to downgrade to the Hilton Honors no annual fee card to avoid that annual fee, you will completely negate the $75,000 to $90,000 sign-up bonus with that no annual fee Hilton Honors card. So this would be an example where it may not be the best option to downgrade to this no annual fee because you're going to lose out on the $90,000 point sign-up bonus. The next rule is the 5-card limit rule. This means you're only allowed to have 5 American Express cards at one time. So if you have business credit cards with American Express or personal, between business and personal, you could only have 5 depending on whatever combo you have. This doesn't apply to charge cards. Charge cards, you could have all the charge cards if you want. So the 5-card limit only applies to American Express credit cards. So if you already have 5 American Express cards and you want to get another one, you'll have to get rid of one of those 5 cards first before you could get the one that you want. So you have to be careful, choose which slots you want for each of the 5 credit cards that you're going for with American Express. By the way, if you want to apply for any of these American Express cards mentioned in the video, you could click the link down in the description below, and by using our links, you help support the channel to keep making content for you, and it is still free. Also, I want to point something out about the American Express Platinum Card. Currently, the public sign-up bonus offer is 60,000 points, but there is a way to get the 100,000 point sign-up offer. So if you go to the card match link down in the description below, you could type in the last 4 of your social, so it'll be a soft pull, not a hard pull, to see if you are eligible for the 100,000 point sign-up offer. So if you're planning to go for the Platinum Card, it doesn't hurt to check. It's free, it's easy, it's quick to see if you could get the 100,000 point sign-up bonus instead of the 60,000 point sign-up bonus. One really important thing I want to point out with American Express cards and getting approved for their cards is the clawbacks. So American Express since 2018 has really cracked down on people like me who are going for multiple cards. So what a clawback is if you get the American Express card, you complete the minimum spending, you get the sign-up bonus, they could actually take back that sign-up bonus, and it has happened a lot. There are a few different ways that they're taking back this sign-up bonus and doing clawbacks. One of them is how you're completing the minimum spending. So they don't want you to do any peer-to-peer spending. So for example, with PayPal, if you're paying your friend PayPal $1,000 at a time and that's all you do to complete the minimum spending, or if you use other services like that, they could probably claw back that sign-up bonus. Also, gift cards. So if all you're buying is gift cards to complete the minimum spending, they're most likely gonna claw back your sign-up bonus. So if you're buying Visa or American Express gift cards from a drugstore or any other stores that have third-level data security sharing, then most likely this is going to be a red flag for American Express. Third-level data security sharing means that they're able to see what you're spending your purchases on at this store. Level 2 security means that they see that you're spending money at the store, but they don't know what you're spending it on. So before you buy gift cards, if you are going that route, I don't recommend buying gift cards, but make sure that you check whether it's level 2, level 3 security. If you're buying a gift card, maybe 1 or 2 gift cards, I think that's fine. But if you're trying to complete a minimum spending of $3,000 and 2,500 of it is from gift cards and barely any of it is from everyday spending, then that is a red flag and they could claw back your sign-up bonus. Another red flag that could get a clawback of your sign-up bonus is if you have a new credit card account that has been closed before that 12-month mark. So if you make it clear to American Express that you open the credit card just for the sign-up bonus and then you're closing or doing downgrading, whatever, before that 12-month mark, it's gonna let American Express know that maybe you're not getting this card for the long term and being a good customer and creating a good relationship with them. So, and you're just getting it for the sign-up bonus, they could claw back your sign-up bonus there. So you gotta be careful with American Express and your strategy. If you're getting a card, think about getting it for the long term and see how you can make the best use out of paying an annual fee. If the card does have an annual fee, see how you can get the most benefit from that annual fee. Another thing to be aware of is that if your cumulative credit limit is more than $35,000, this could cause a review of your American Express account, and the account could actually be frozen. All your credit card accounts could be frozen during the financial review. So if your credit limit is getting really high with American Express, it may be a good idea to lower your credit limit between the cards. And if you apply for any American Express card and you get a pending or denied sign on the screen. Don't give up there. You can still get approved for the card. So I have a link down in the description below where you could get a PDF. It's a completely free PDF of giving you the number to call for the reconsideration line and exactly what to say to the representative to get approved for your American Express card. So I know sometimes it'll say your application is pending, wait for us to send you something in the mail of the reason why. I recommend just calling right away. So as soon as you apply, if it's pending, even denied, calling right away to make sure that you could get approved for the card and speaking with the representative on the reconsideration line. So don't forget to get that free PDF down in the description below. And if you want to learn more about American Express cards, like the best transfer partner and other rules, restrictions, and best ways to maximize American Express cards, you could click this playlist over here. And if you want to learn other things about miles and points, click this link over here, and I'll see you in the next video.